Mark.
And off. And they race over 9.5 furlongs for the final race on the card this evening. It's the Sky Sports Racing HD Virgin 535 handicap. Slow away was Tokyo Chic, and rousted along early is Laetoli in the first-time visor. Good speed showed by the Yellow Mini, and this one disputes the early lead with Beja Fleur in the red, white and blue, going up to make a line of 3 into the first turn. In fact, heading off the other two at the corner, just crossing them as they went into the bend, was the Bay Warrior. The Bay Warrior from Beja Fleur and the Yellow Mini, and then Morgan Porth disputing the next position with Ghostly. Pips Tunes in the green and blue further back. And then at close up, having made some ground, is Tokyo Chic, and Artisan Bleu is right at the tail of the field as they go away down the far side. Just has one behind as they make the run down the back, and that is Laetoli. So heading down the far side of the course, and they're taken along now by the Bay Warrior. Leads by a length from in second spot Beja Fleur. In third is the Yellow Mini. A length and a half then to the red jacket of Ghostly. Then the dark blue and white, the red and white cap of Morgan Porth, the purple colours of Tokyo Chic. Next on the inside races Pips Tune. Then the orange jacket of Artisan Bleu, and she's 2 lengths ahead of the still ridden along Laetoli. They're inside the 4. The Bay Warrior has the advantage under Charlie Bennett as they leave the back straight, closely followed by Beja Fleur. Marco Gianni pushed along now in third is the Yellow Mini as they pass the 3. Also being strongly ridden back in fourth is Ghostly as they begin the turn for home. Artisan Bleu circling runners is making ground, still got 4 or 5 lengths to make on the leader, but is making progress, followed through by Tokyo Chic, the Bay Warrior off the final bend. But Artisan Bleu has really found her stride, and she's closing in well as they head towards the final furlong. Then the Yellow Mini running a big race. Ghostly's keeping on as well, but racing now inside the final furlong, and on the near side it is Artisan Bleu. She's come from well off the place to take up the running here inside the last. Keeping on is the Bay Warrior on the far side in second, but it's Artisan Bleu. She's gone and score again here at Wolverhampton, and she's gone on and won by a best part of a length. Beats the Bay Warrior in second. Ghostly was third, and in fourth the Yellow Mini.
Yes, right again. Artisan Bleu, the favourite. Excellent value at 11 to 10 on if you back the favourite. You didn't have too many worries really, because she's a hold-up horse, and she was ridden to perfection by Jack Mitchell. Out the back, just sitting and waiting. At this stage she'd made her move, and she only had one to read in, and that was the Bay Warrior, who's run a good race in second place, well stretched out in the end. Ghostly's run well, that's the one in red colours. The Yellow Mini has run an enormous race at a vast price back in fourth. I'm sure Polly Gundry will be pleased with that. But in the end, 33 to 1 Ghostly was third for Stella Barkley. She'll be pleased with that as well. I think probably Polly Gundry will be pleased with the Yellow Mini back in fourth place. But Artisan Bleu, different class again, has been in good form, trained by Adam West, 11 to 10 on favourite. I didn't think it was good value, but with hindsight, it was excellent value. Well done, Artisan Bleu. That's it from Wolverhampton. From all of us here, have a very good evening, and I'm sure Darryl will enthuse about the greyhounds at Nottingham.
And the US racing at Mahoning, no doubt, as well. Thank you, Robert. Brilliant stuff as ever. And what a big move this was from Artisan Bleu, who was some way back, and all of a sudden it was as if Jack Mitchell suddenly thought, well, we better get a move on here and win this race. And that's exactly what he's done. Took a little while to get by the Bay Warrior. Get by it he did, though, and Ghostly in third. Now, thank you to Nottingham for holding the 7